William Hinman was named Director of Corporation Finance at the SEC. He fought to keep getting millions of dollars in payments from his old law firm, Simpson Thacher. But Hinman was warned by the ethics office it would be a crime to do anything that would affect Simpson Thacher. No meetings, no phone calls, or he'd be breaking criminal law. But Hinman ignored the legal warnings. He met with Simpson Thacher again and again. He met repeatedly with head of its D.C. office before and after he delivered a market-moving speech declaring the digital assets Bitcoin and Ether as not securities. When Simpson Thacher joined the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, a group with the sole mission to promote Ethereum. Then Hinman connected with Chris Lin, a partner in the Simpson Thacher's China office, who had IPO business before Hinman's division for a Chinese client that makes and sells Bitcoin and Ether mining equipment. Lin asked to meet with Hinman to, quote, report what is going on in China. Hinman said yes. Did Hinman commit a crime? It's time for...
What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. I wanted to lead with that clip talking about William Hinman and the obvious hypocrisy of the SEC. As always, we have a $10 XRP giveaway on this channel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and comment anything in the YouTube comments below. The winner from yesterday's giveaway is always in the YouTube description below. And I have a free Telegram chat group. In the future, it'll cost money, but it's free right now. So if you like talking about crypto 24/7, join the Telegram. Also in the video description below. Pretty decent market day. Bitcoin is up to 23K, hit 24K, and then bounced back. So what kind of caused this impulse today? Have any guesses, guys? The positive earnings from Microsoft and Tesla. Bitcoin hitting 24K today is because of these tech stocks. Bitcoin price is reacting to the market's consensus expectation of poor earnings impacting big tech companies like Microsoft, Alphabet, Salesforce, and Tesla. In addition to steady layoffs in big tech, inflation seems to be drastically hindering companies' earnings. Moving forward, we saw this, which was bullish for crypto. Tesla revealed in their Q4 earnings that none of their 250 million Bitcoin was sold. In the past, we've seen Tesla admitting to selling Bitcoin, and that hurts the price. So them not selling any Bitcoin obviously helped the price. And really quick, if you guys do use Twitter, give me a follow on Twitter, Drippy XRP. Links in the video description below. And this really summed up the XRP lawsuit perfectly. We have a huge dam, XRP investors at the base of the dam, and XRP is behind this dam. Now this kind of paints a bad picture if the dam breaks. Obviously SEC is going to hurt XRP investors, but in a lot of ways, the dam is already broken. XRP is one of the only tokens in the past bull run, which was one of the craziest bull runs the past 2 years, that did not hit all-time highs, and that could be because of the lawsuit really suppressing the price. And this is a great clip here. Brad Garlinghouse talking with Joe Lubin, one of the original founders of Ethereum, and in my opinion, he really dunks on Ethereum right here. And guys, you're going to want to see, I have a clip, not a clip, a document from Swift talking about Ripple being implemented, RippleNet, into the Swift GPI. Crazy stuff. You're going to want to see that after this.
To return to a point that, Brad, you were making, Joe, it's been said that you are one of the biggest Ethereum holders.
It has been said. I've heard that. Yeah.
Yes.
Based on no data.
How do you go about managing your treasury within consensus and your own personal one?
I guess no comment. We personally, in terms of consensus, we are a small fraction of the Ethereum asset and all the assets on the Ethereum platform, and we manage our treasury like a company would manage its treasury.
The only interjection I have here is I find it interesting that Ripple is attacked for being transparent. Because we are very proactive, and we put actually the next XRP markets report, which we do quarterly, will come out sometime into this week. But because we share that information and we're attacked for it, yet other platforms don't share that information, and so they are insulated from those same critiques and criticisms. I think in the dictionary that's called hypocrisy. I'm not 100% sure, but it's close.
Is there any plan for greater transparency within Consensus in terms of how it deploys its Ethereum
internally?
So Brad makes a great point. Why is Ripple being attacked for providing more transparency than Consensus and the Ethereum Foundation provides? In the past bull run, 2017 and 2020, not only Vitalik, but the Ethereum Foundation as well sold the top of the Ethereum price. Does that sound like centralization to you? The centralized entity of a cryptocurrency dumping on the retail market at the top of the bull market 2 times in a row? It sure doesn't to me. And this is the crazy stuff about the SWIFT GPI initiative. But really quick, this was bullish. The White House Science Office calls for comments on its digital asset research agenda. We know the USA has not really been providing regulation and regulatory clarity for crypto, which isn't really good for the future of the USA in terms of financial innovation. But we do see here that they're asking for feedback on their massive research agenda on digital asset development. And so I see this as a positive news headline. And if you didn't think we're going to be going into a recession, guys, Econ 101, it's something called the inverted yield curve. It's when long-term 10-year, 50-year, 30-year treasuries have a lower yield than short-term treasuries. Typically, long-term should have a higher yield. And when it becomes inverted like that, it's because people think in the future the value of money is going to be less. And that's how we are right now. We have an inverted yield curve. Short-term interest rates on these yields are higher than long-term. And so that's just another indicator that we are going into a recession. Top analysts forecast XRP surge that's imminent. Cantor and Clark, 159,000 followers on Twitter, says that it's almost time for XRP to burst to the upside. And I feel like in the past 2 weeks, I've been covering a lot of these charts. But men lie, women lie. Charts lie as well sometimes, but they give us a more statistical bet on this thing that we're doing, which is gambling and speculating in the crypto markets. And for a while now, this XRP chart has been looking pretty beautiful. It's looking better than most technical analysis on most charts in crypto. Yeah, so essentially XRP's chart is looking very bullish. And now for this stuff about SWIFT and Ripple. So XRP settlement, SWIFT settlement code in the Corda public code. I have a screenshot here. This is from the GitHub. The final changes for the SWIFT GPI update. And this was found on the deep web, the internet, whatever you want to call it. In the GitHub, the code, you can see the code. This is open source. This is for the SWIFT GPI update. And they have these 3 lines here. It says import blah, 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 XRP Oracle service, import XRP payment, import XRP settlement, and then they have a bunch of import SWIFT services. And this doesn't mean XRP is being used by SWIFT. This is the implementation of RippleNet. Same software that a lot of banks use. Over 100, 200 banks use RippleNet software, but they don't use XRP because it lacks regulatory clarity. Now, if you've ever done sales, it's much easier to make a sale once you already have sold that client one item. And Ripple already has worked with hundreds of banks on RippleNet. They love RippleNet. Why do these banks not use XRP? Because it lacks regulatory clarity. In their group of 100 lawyers, all these banks have very robust legal teams, are not going to recommend using a cryptocurrency that has very low regulatory clarity. However, I think this is extremely bullish, seeing that SWIFT is implementing different aspects of XRP services into this next SWIFT GPI update. All right, if you guys are still watching, comment SWIFT in the comment section below. That means you made it to the end of the video. And make sure you enter the giveaway. Like the video, subscribe to the noties on, and comment anything below. God bless you guys. Until next time.